Warrior of Light, here to help again. Are ya? Sting Stan, I'm still waiting on word from yours truly, I assume. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar in Everkeep for signs of this Hildibrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, where could the inspector be? Chin up, dollface. The case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. Once you tell me the whole story again and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. Nod. Well, he got blasted, and then he got raised by zombies. And then we went over and we got some detective work, and it was a robot. And yeah, and then he skipped Shadowbringers. There was a whole bit with a dude in not Japan. So you followed rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, that led you to the place where it most likely crashed down. Here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and, from your perspective, went through 30 years in the blink of an eye? Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. Since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We'll want to question older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential Laladi. Let's go. Okay. Gonna question old people in parks. Good idea. I'm gonna take the teleporter. You should switch minion. Minion guide. Something that would help a detective. The cactuar. Triceratops. The wheel. Omega weapon. The fat cat, of course. Maybe a doggy? A doggy would help catch the scent of our missing person case. Wheelers came out of nowhere, cut down those poor souls. Before I knew it, the city was engulfed in flames. Many of us stood in terrors. A young woman in a white coat called out, urging us to flee to safety. If I see her again, I'll be sure to thank her. What a lovely place to interrogate our elders. Old timers aplenty, as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Oh, I still haven't that illustration I lent to you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes two. Warrior of Light, you and our detective Hardy Boyle will have to share a little boat. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy. Even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger-painting toddler's magnum opus. Warrior of Light, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park goers. Right, let's start showing that picture around then. Keep an eye out for older hewn and Hitsaro that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shatona. Blah blah blah, he's following me around. If this Hildibrand really does look like me, I look forward to meeting him in the flesh. If only to see the resemblance is more than skin deep. May I help you? Take a look at this picture for me. I'm sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant. Far too young to remember much of anything. The picture is very cute though. Did your child draw it for you? No, nothing comes to mind, I'm afraid. Perhaps try asking someone who was a little older at the time. What can this old lady do for you? Oh. 30 years ago? I honestly don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears. It's a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. Really captures your essence. That slug-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me. I think I gotta really roll Hardy Boyle's voice more. Really go for that Max Payne. Rest in peace, by the way. Rest in peace, Max Payne voice actor. Discuss the vending machines. The vending machines caught your eye. Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkness, dingiest part of the city, I need something as weathered as wherein as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. There's Nashu. This guy's Nashu's gun. She's gotten any info. This would have been 30 years ago, but did you happen to see a flying craft like the one in this picture? There's a little boy, camouflaged. Elderly hewn man. What would you be wanting with me, then? Sorry for cornering you, old man. We're looking for clues. Can't say as I'm familiar with it, but I do remember 3 decades ago when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. Say, I remember you. That clever git who took back me verbal tonic from that thieving whoreson. That was a good bit of sleuthing, it was. No need for all that. I was just doing my job. Sorry to see that the tonic didn't do its job, though. It's not about growing me hair back. It's about the routine. About 40 years of messaging me scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years of using an Everkeep made product? Ah, that's right. You're Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, no one said it'd be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence comes into it. I spied a Shatona fella heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Okay, gotta go back over there. Oh. Continue our search. Emergency maintenance. I wonder what it's for. I'm saying there's an emergency maintenance. Shatona man of indeterminate age. Lovely day, isn't it? Have you seen this? I'm not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Yes, the craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face. I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well even now. And do you remember where it was headed? It happened to crash. It appeared to crash somewhere in Ueyawata to the north. I was of mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared, and I had far, far stranger things to worry about. There, what'd I tell you? Let's find your Paul and Ashu and share the good news. As I said, I believe your flying disc crashed down somewhere in the vicinity of Ueyawata. If I hadn't been distracted by the dome, I wonder if I would find it, if I would have found it. Okay, maybe this Hamene has a clue. Started funning about, I rushed to my room, barricaded the doors. I made it through alright. It wasn't long before I felt trapped in there. Here I am, enjoying the scenery. Almost makes me feel like things are back to normal. Maybe there was an attack or something? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's because she, like the robots fiend, wanted to force people to subscribe to the Neo regulators. Really complicated stuff happening in the main story. Sweet, sweet coffee. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? We got a lead. Ueyawata. So it came down somewhere near this Yukata place. I don't suppose either of you have been there before. I've been there before. It's outside where the lightning strikes. You go to... That's lightning. A research facility, you say? If some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby, then I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. Seems we're our destination. But how to get across the lake? We could take a hover cargo. That we could. The reforgers have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Oh, he's gonna call him. He's calling him. Right. That's our transportation sorted. Yippee! What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this Ueyawata, when I'm only just learning such a place even existed. What's your deal, anyway? Agent of adventure? Simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand. I'm the Warrior of Light, Agent of Adventure. You adventure for a living? Is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with the investigation. My reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the Drift Downs. I bet a pack a dose of Nashu's Delights. Those explosives of yours, leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch. Or me, for that matter. Ah. I think we're gonna need double the dose. It's probably gonna be in like suspended animation or something. A little half shrug. A little half shrug. Okay, yeah. I'm guessing he's gonna be in suspended animation Those researchers would have a field day with someone of the Hildibrand bloodline. Angel snacks. Let's make our way over there. Do you ever wish sometimes you could pet an alpaca in real life? And I think about it, and then I think how they'd probably spit on you real fast. I visited a family friend today. She is moving soon, and he took her like swinging. What would be the word? It's not. It's like swinging, like an outdoor swinging chairs type of thing. Probably gonna go on that and read some books outside. It's less hot outside. It's a big watery lake. This is the reforger pal I was telling you about. She keeps tabs on the heritage found scene. It was a big help when I needed information for a case that spilled outside of Everkeep. I hear you need transport to Ueyawata. The hover cargo is ready if you are? Question mark? Question mark. Okay. Alright, we're exploring. I'm not surprised they're reusing this place. It's really well done. Real spooky. They must like it dark in here. This place is a mess. But I don't see any monsters roaming the halls, at least. Should be safe to split up and have a look around. Nod. What cabinet drawer? Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, we found one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near Ueyawata had flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. Their testimony was corroborated by the thorough examinations of the wreckage, which shielded not a single sliver of electrode. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a Hyune survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. Okay. Let's continue our search here. Oh, blinking lights. That's pretty spooky. Oh, there's Nashu. Is that him? A lot of people being pickled in here, but Inspector Hildibrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, did you see where Detective Hardyboiled went? Yeah, I don't know about these guys. Might be done for. Confidential Files Addendum 2. The human male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed, in the clear position of a soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. sensory reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of a temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. Is his remarkable corporeal fortitude an innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. Okay, they were experimenting on him. Whoa, what's up, body bags? Handprints. Look inside all the rooms here. Oh. It's inside the one with the red light. Oh, abandoned clipboard. This files Addendum 3. Cannot understand the incalculable potential I see in our mysterious subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, we would never again need risk the dangers inherent in the transfers of monstrous souls. Some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse. Such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, decided to suspend all research related to the subject. The specimen will be preserved in biocapsule in Sector 51, placed under observation in the hopes that we one day regain consciousness. Sector 51. 51? Mashu, quick! Or light. Sorry, something else in the records caught my attention. It led me to a different floor. To rustle up a verification key first, so I haven't spent any time on your Starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? They were keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal Nashu and head there now. Now. Inspector Hildibrand, there you are. There you are! Is he posing? Of course. Boy. Yippee! You two been yanking my chain? This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Here, give this to the detective. From the lady. Prison, just for you. ... Appreciate it. No, it's too deep. Too deep. I gotta like slow down. I think that's the idea. Kaboom! Slow down and really hit the mark on like the key words in the sentence. I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. No, that was too slow. That was too much of a pause between kindness and strangers. It's like, I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Something like that, yeah. What the? Oh. Oh no, it's the zombie researchers. I woke up all the zombies. Whoops. I mean, Hildibrand is there, right? Here it comes. They're gonna pose? They're gonna do the thriller? Oh no! Ah, zombies! Ah! These punks must be feeling lucky. Oh, he took out a real gun. What's a taser? There is no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in the manner that behooves a gentleman. A gentleman. Attention, everyone. Follow my lead, if you please. Yay! Nice one, nice one. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. Alright, bye-bye everyone. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. But I, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of inquiry, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Clap, clap, clap. Who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, perhaps? This is Detective Hardyboyle, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. Oh, they don't like each other. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. The odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fella who's been sleeping for 30 years. Don't get me started on how you charm those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? The inspector has a very unique physique for one. And as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer the services of Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. Why does a fella like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. Ay, ay, ay. The dame. She's your assistant? Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now in the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This'll be just the thing to prove your sleuthing chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. What could this mysterious case be? It starts in Yui Iwata. I'm guessing there's gonna be one more quest. Maybe two. I always have a spare set of the inspector's clothes on hand. Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, and Inspector Extraordinaire is up and full of beans. Full of... The case of the fiendish fugitives. Fiendish fugitives? Detective Hardybold's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. Oh, hit the pose. Oh, pose on him. As I was saying, I've got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts. But the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sounds about right? Nod. I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Apparently, he dismissed the Toral withdrawal as impossible to control, and instead he chose to pursue his research using less ornery beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments. How awful! And what became of these now criminally minded creatures? That's the million credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cage's inside emptier than a bar's fly tumbler. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were open only recently, which means we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evil doers on the double. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble. And as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. Okay, we're gonna see his place. Is this place the publicly accessible room? Let's quickly head back over here. Gotta head back real quickly. I wonder if they're gonna do a thing in-game for magic. Probably not, right? That'd be cool, though. A magic crossover in FF14. Who would be a cool planeswalker to show up? Like, someone that would fit in Final Fantasy. Jace. Chandra. Chandra. Urza himself, the head. You live in over here? Can you go with the back over there? No. Whoa, look at that. Cool. I never noticed how far down it went. It's true. Illusion Shine is a most impressive metropolis. Right. I'll take a crack at the storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. Sure. Uh-oh. The devs didn't bother modeling his room. Well, the bad news is the device was even worse shaped than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. Quick pass netted me some scraps though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researchers stuck the soul of a carrier thief into the body of an Cyclops. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just cause he switched bodies. Yes, it's all becoming clear to me. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. A soft-boiled guess as any has ever heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. Never seen an Cyclops before, have ya? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. No. If he's plotting a heist, it'll involve a target outside Everkeep, And he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate neither. It's something that really cause a nuisance. Oh boy. Electrope. Alexandria's got a habit only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. Man. Okay. It's probably going to like build up, and when Hildibrand predicts the most random thing that could happen, that's the thing that's actually gonna happen. And then Hardy Boyle is gonna go, what? And then he's gonna explode. He's gonna go, what? How could you have predicted that? Please proceed. Always get this guy. Always get this guy. I wonder what bosses they're gonna put in for FF11 next, for the next Alliance raid. Because like, I kind of feel like they went with really popular ones for the first raid. I'm guessing we're gonna fight Shantoto at least once. Like, they're gonna slowly drip in like the main cast of characters, right? I wonder if we're gonna see that other lady again. Shantoto is gonna comment that we've seen her before, right? You know? Maybe? Or is it like just all copies? Because it's just a dude summoning copies of what he's seen. Man, that's like, I don't know. It seems a little... Everything being a hologram feels so cheap, you know what I mean? This guy should be able to answer some questions. Is it just me, or is someone frying a block of cheese with a steady current of lightning energy? Cheese. Oh, there he is. They say, the weather here is rather unruly. How I pine for the crystal clear skies of Ulda. Yes, I work here. Is there something you needed? Okay, we're on the hunt for a thief. Have you had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We had several shipments of raw electrope go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, as surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. Dare, what I tell ya. A sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, then? If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electrope, placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electrope coming up. A tempting stack of electrope. Tempting. Tempting? There. That should do the trick. Color that thief for me, will ya? Oh. And do be careful while you're at it. Smile. The trap is set. Now we wait. Yippee! Egg. Oh, he's eating his egg. Oh, he's gonna shoot him. No! Stole his egg. Whoa, there it is. Ooh, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. Hello. Not good. Not good. He's running away. That's our thief. After him. Where's he going? Where's he going? I'm guessing that, you know, dude over there was the actual researcher that did everything. Ooh, so many Iclops. Oh, is it Iclopses? Ice Clopses? Who would have thought a creature that big could run that fast? I think I nailed that one. We've lost sight of our quarry. Our quarry? And he's gone to ground in the middle of a field of Iclops. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. So he's got no stomach for fighting. So we just need to split up and find the one who doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now. So he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit... What? Shout out if you hit pay dirt. And we'll take him together. Okay. I was like... I read this sequence of words and I was like, what? What is that trying to say? Shout out if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him together. I think pay dirt is slang for our suspect, I guess. I can send him my dog, so we got this scent. Set him over there. Probably not. Maybe that's him over there. No. Oh, there he is. Are the other NPCs around? Let me do a quick flyby. I don't think so. Sometimes the NPCs like stand around looking. Whoa! Mean not bad Iclops. No? So why are you stealing? Oh, he's running away again. He ran away again. Let's run after him. Inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Iclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all. Damn it all. I don't know how Iclops would talk. We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to... Wow, 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 wow. It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. Out with it, punk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I tell the likes of you. Have it your way. I hear this stinks worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! I like the good cop, bad cop thing going on. Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. A gentleman? Move, damn it, move! Give a criminal a chance, and they'll make you wish you had it. My turn. We're gonna laser. Oh no. No show. Ooh, he really is a big boy. This is my show now. Lose the gun, or the girl gets it. Damn, impressive. You two, weapons on the ground. I got my weapons right here. Ew, is he twitching? Oh shit, combat roll. John Woo. Oh, my eye! See, they just teamed up. Get over here. You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. Flashbang. Huh? That didn't hurt at all. Hildibrand, agent of acts of violence. Oh, he's gonna release it. He's gonna fart and shoot straight up in the air. Whoa! The inspector's all lit up. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gumfortharium. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. He is glowing really bright. He did fart it out. Oh no. The pain is akin to stepping barefoot on the goblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Clap, 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 clap. Soft-boiled and cracked. never wanted the electrope. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self? Alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we might find him then. None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright. I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Men authorities. Aww. Don't worry. I'll explain how you're a crook in monster's clothing, so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Emergency maintenance is complete, by the way. I get to 20 minutes instead of 10, like I said. Fly all the way back. Okay. So pretty simple so far. Can you fly over there? I think so. Pretty simple so far. I like the researcher using monsters, the fauna. Using the fauna, you know, tying it back together with the soul transferring. I wonder if they're gonna have the characters do a soul transfer. Hildibrand and Hardy Boiled together? Probably not. No. I'm guessing it's gonna end here too. Pretty nice action scene. The two teamed up together even though they didn't actually want to. You think it's gonna end with him having to throw the gun to Hildibrand and then Hildibrand shoots it, but he accidentally pointed it towards himself or something? Something stupid like that? I wonder. We're probably gonna get his coat, I guess, if that's not already in the game. Maybe the gun? Maybe the gun's already in the game. I don't know. Was it Inspector Hildibrand Incredible? Incredible? Surely Detective Hardyboiled must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet that your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. I can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use her help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun. It's only fair I tell you why. It has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The crime king, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in the prison cell. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was Ueyawata. Yeah. Me and him have got a history, so if he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hildibrand. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. And he runs off. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. Nod. Okay. Pretty good part 1. Pretty good. The stakes aren't too high yet, but now. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage Found. So we've got the researcher. He's probably teamed up with the crime king or whatever his name is. Who might not even be a monster, right? I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish those curious rats. The craven fool surrendered with
So
barely
the
a
world
struggle.
might be mended.
Oh! I gotta follow. Mirelia. Hello. Hola. But no matter. How's it going? I have more than enough electro now to proceed with my plans. I'm almost done with this. I'm gonna end the stream. So, je suis québécoise, je niaise, lol. Ça va bien. Tu fais l'orateur. Je lis. J'essaie de pratiquer du voice acting, on va dire. Je suis pas très bon. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful. I should be speaking with a rasp here. Maybe. Especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Oui, t'es bon, moi j'aime. Continue. Whoa! Oh, he's a slime. He's an ooze. He can transform. He's like a scroll. Il est comme un scroll. Okay, gonna have the outro. L'outro. When making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time, every time. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. These are crizzure. Oh! Lui, il est vraiment rouge. It's really red. Mamma mia! Wait, no. Little wink. Kaboom. You ruin all the other eggs. The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures. Oh, the goblin got the eggs. see you, Inspector. Goodbye. Thumbs up. Yeah. Pretty good so far. I am looking forward to see how they stack up the tension, raise the drama. Still here? Retrieving that data takes time. Why am I hanging around here like a bad smell, you ask? Just figured you'd miss this handsome mug too much if I stayed cooped up inside. I wonder if Hildibrand and Nashu are out and about on the town.